Those are impressive. Yeah. So it is a beautiful day out there for some practice. So we're going to see a little bit of clear sky through the rest of the night tonight. We do have a couple of milestones this week. Yesterday we had a 7 a.m. sunrise. And tomorrow we have an 8 p.m. sunset. So a couple of milestones happening as we move into the fall. We are still losing about 2.5 minutes of daylight each and every day. A little bit of folklore numbers for you. Andrew Michael pulled out some of the data and began diving into how many foggy days did we have in August, because the folklore suggests the number of foggy days you have in August suggests how many snowy days you'll have later in the winter. Newark had 10 foggy days, or at least days with a mile or less of visibility. Athens had 5. Columbus only had 1. Here's the catch. When you compare that to the way this has gone over the last 20 plus years, they've only matched up on about 4, maybe 5 years, and even that's a little iffy. So maybe this particular folklore doesn't quite add up, but let's see how it goes this year. This year, it might be one of those that works. We'll see. In any case, tonight we have some high pressure moving off to the east, but we still have some mainly clear sky now. Just a few puffy cumulus clouds gliding around in the atmosphere, but most of the area has some blue sky. 82 degrees at the airport right now with no breeze, and dew points are in the mid-40s. It's pretty comfortable right now. DR Horton America's builder current conditions in Cambridge and Zanesville down to 80 degrees. London, Circleville, and Lancaster at 81 right now. Bucyrus is down to 79. Temperatures in the city are going to fall through the 70s. By 9 o'clock tonight, we're down to around 72 degrees, and then continuing to fall through the 60s down into the upper 50s. 57 for the eventual low, and we'll stay mainly clear through the night tonight. And then things start to change a little bit on Wednesday. Wednesday, you see the southwesterly flow starting to come in. That is going to bring in a little bit of humidity. Is there a chance for a shower in the afternoon? Yeah, but it's really small. The better chance for rain is going to happen after midnight as this front begins to move into central Ohio. This is what's going to give us some rain Wednesday overnight into Thursday morning. Make it a quarter inch or so out of this, maybe even a third of an inch. And then by Thursday afternoon, this is already starting to move off to the east and some clearing begins to happen. It's not a lot of rain, but it may be enough to at least water the lawn and wake it up again. It's a little brown and crispy out there at the moment. 83 degrees tomorrow afternoon by 4 o'clock, and you'll have sunshine for most of the day. The chance for rain is going to be late and overnight. Then you've got more rain showing up on Thursday. Much cooler, a little breezy as that front comes through. Maybe even a rumble of thunder, but I think that's going to be isolated at best. And then it's all going to dry out again on Friday. Friday's high a little warmer, back up to 78 degrees, but Friday night into Saturday morning, here we go again. Chance for some showers there and 71 degrees. Saturday afternoon looks fine. Sunday's dry with a high near 70 degrees.